We made 1,000 shirts for the biggest anime convention in Texas. Anime Matsuri. Did we sell all of it? No. Only one way. No. Did we sell all of it? Only one way to find out. Let's talk about Anime Matsuri, Raven. So walk us through the
preparation. We figured out the designs, started printing immediately, and didn't get the shirts up until the second week, I believe.
So how did we figure out which designs to bring?
I personally just looked at the analytics from the website and what was most popular during the first convention that we did, and figured out that the bigger designs had more attraction because, you could see it farther, and it was a lot easier for them to see the different colors, so we ended up doing more colors than just black.
Okay, so the numbers did matter. So for those of you who always say, when am I going to use math in life? Oh, there you go. That's one way to do it. Data analytics. That's very, very important in e-commerce. So once we had that, next thing that we had to do was order the shirts, right?
Order the shirt.
Probably spend like close to $6,000 just on the shirt.
Yeah.
Once we figured out how many shirts to bring, we had to print out the designs, right? And that was how many feet of designs?
About, I think, 1,000 feet of designs.
So that took us about probably maybe 15 hours. Yeah, probably 15 hours to do 1,000 shirts. But yeah, once we have that, we also had to plan out how the booth is going to look like.
Yeah. We do have the equipment. We have a general idea of what it's going to be. We wanted to go more of a traditional, more minimal look. So we brought 3 different banners to hang up like 15 feet high, right? Was it?
Yeah, it was 15 feet high.
Yeah, so you can literally see the banner from the other side, or like towards the middle of the convention.
We are all set and ready to go. We're not going to do the whole, show you the drive there because I know you're tired of that, but I'll see you when we get there.
Turn back.
So we finally found this guy. We were all the way over there, so we were way off. Day before Anime Matsuri, what did we do?
So setting up took a long time. I thought it was gonna take about 2-3 hours. I think it took from 3 o'clock up until 10 until they closed. We weren't even finished yet, just really finalizing the overall look of the booth.
The night's not done yet. I thought it was, but it's not, because we have a few more shirts here that we have to post press and then pack up so that we can be ready for tomorrow. All right, we got done with these shirts here. Just post pressing took us about 30 minutes, I think. Right now it's 11:30. So there's about 100 shirts post-pressed in 30 minutes. We still have a few more of this design that we need to press. All right, we got 15 more shirts to do, and we're done for the day. 6:40 in the morning. Just woke up, getting some coffee made. They're already packing up upstairs. We're gonna leave for the convention at 7:30. After pressing last night, I just crashed. Didn't even change my shirt. I don't care, but today's the first day. And then the next day, the convention opened at 11. There's early admission for VIPs into the exhibit at 10. They got there at 8. Ann and I caught up later on, again, because of all the other stuff that we need to do. But yeah, they were there and setting up at 8. Yeah, that was the setup. All right, we're gonna go around because one of my clients around here somewhere with a booth, and we're gonna give her their order. Day 1, Anime Matsuri. That's our booth over there. Day 1 is done. We did okay. It's a Friday. It wasn't as busy as I expected. I think tomorrow's gonna be crazy. And I think the day after tomorrow is gonna be crazy as well, Saturday and Sunday. So, we're gonna see. Day 2 of anime Matsuri, 7:10 in the morning, and we're getting ready. We ran out of 2XLs for some of the designs. They're making some shirts before we go there. So we're on our way to the convention, but we dropped by Viva Wholesale. I don't know if we're gonna need shirts by the end of the day, but right now we're going here so we can get some plastic bags for the shirts. All right, Maya, we ready to go?
Yeah.
Where we headed now?
Go straight in.
Where?
Matsuri.
What?
Matsuri.
How was sale?
Sales, it was a little less than what I expected, but it's still a lot of revenue. Again, I think it's just the way that they had the layout figured out. Our doors being closed on our side, things that we can't really control. Right. But in the near future, things that we can change is get a booth quicker, find a really good booth towards the middle of the convention, have maybe more flash around the booth, and just display the shirts a little better.
I forgot to give you an update on yesterday's sale. Yesterday we had about 1,600 in the POS system and another 1,500 or so cash. And today, we've been here an hour. Today's Saturday, day 2, and we have made that right there. That right there is the sale today and yesterday. So yeah, we've only been here 1 hour today. That's our sale for the last 2 days. Total so far, it's actually just 11:30 right now. So we'll see how it goes. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think we did good. What do you think?
It was underwhelming compared to what it was last year, especially for something like that. We did pretty good.
Although we did have expectations based on what other people were telling us, we were pretty happy with the sales, with the results. Okay, it is now 7:03 p.m. End of the day. Update on the POS. We have so far there. That's how much we made, and that's yesterday and today, and only on the POS system. So, but large is running out. That's all out. I don't know what we're gonna have tomorrow. We'll see. Well, pack up, get dinner, and go home. I'm a little incoherent because I'm tired, but we'll get back to this tomorrow. Day 3. Anime Matsuri, 11:26 a.m. We have about 4 hours and a half today. I talked to Raven yesterday, and he said we had about just over 10K in sales. So today's going to be all profit. All right, so let's go to the important information. Ready for it?
Yeah.
Sales. Yeah. So, how many shirts did you sell?
So it says here on our system, we sold 352 shirts.
Okay, and that is online, right?
Online payments.
And how many did you sell cash payments?
Cash payments is 110 shirts.
110 shirts. So that's a total of 462 shirts, which is, that's not bad. Not as good as we hoped. That's less than half of the shirts that we brought, but 462 shirts. What was our revenue for that day?
$13,600.
Okay, we got $13,600. Cost of shirts was probably what, 8K, including transfers and all that stuff. But we do own the printers, so the cost of transfers for us is lower because we own the materials and all that stuff. And then how much is the venue?
2,100.
2,100. So a total cost would be 9,100. So 13,000. Could you do the math on that? $13,600 minus 9,100. Gross profit is 4,500, which is, I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yeah, especially for, an anime convention that a lot of people do well. I don't know how to explain it.
A lot of the exhibitors were disappointed because of the performance last year. They were down like 20-30% from last year revenue. But that's a little disappointing for everyone with the sales, with the results. Plus, for that 550 shirts, we can sell that for like $10, for example. Not that we will, but we could sell that. We could sell that for $10 each, and still be up another $5,000. Right? So that's where the profit is. And also, we were also hyping it up on social media. And a lot of the shirts that we didn't sell, a lot of those went out to the online orders from our e-commerce store. So yeah, I think we did pretty well. All right, we survived that. My brain is mush. I'm mumbling just a little bit. But for now, we got to take this down. So, any advice, any tips?
First thing is you got to be different. Like I said, we were the only ones there that had different types of colors. Most of the anime vendors had mostly black and a lot of anime characters on their up front or back side of the shirts. And we went more towards the subtle, low-key anime style. So that's the second one. And the third one is the booth itself. It was unique in its own way because it's still very minimal, like our topic. And it was eye-catching for those who weren't really familiar with our brand itself.
And also, I think another unique selling point that we had was pricing.
Yes, so a lot of customers asked if we had some type of sale, some type of deal, asked me to explain why our pricing was the way it was. And the thing that I told them is, no, we don't have any deals. This is our only, this is our second convention. We're still trying to figure things out, but I don't think we're gonna have deals at all. So that itself already caught their attention, like, oh, I wonder why they don't have deals. What makes them different?
If your product is the same as everyone else's, then you have to compete in terms of price. But ours, we had higher quality shirt. They're not really for the average anime fan. So it's not for everyone. And having that price point that's higher than everyone else and not having sales and all that sends a message that, you know what, this might not be for you, and if you limit accessibility like that, some people tend to want that even more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I think that, it just worked out really well for us.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next step for Karatsu for your brand, Raymond?
So the next step at the moment is to get our 2024 conventions lined up. I don't want to make the same mistake of having to create 1,000 shirts within a week or two and rush everything. I want people to enjoy the process and get everything figured out, have the perfect booth, and not have to worry about whether or not we're gonna make enough sales. Really just enjoy the process and make some content with it. So I think having a whole year worth of conventions prepared is gonna be the way to do it.
So plan ahead.
Yeah, plan ahead.
All right, I think so too. So if y'all haven't been doing conventions, whether that's anime or some people call them trade shows, if you've been doing trade shows at anime conventions, and if you have tips for all the other viewers that are watching us today, make sure that you put that in the comment section below. Make sure to share them so that everyone can grow together, because the only way we go together, the only way that we can grow together is we can... What was I going to say? But anyways, any last words to say?
No.
No? I have some last words to say.
Make t-shirts.
Let's make t-shirts. All right.